Long ago, in a land far, far away, there existed a native legend. Some say he was over 7 feet tall, with the strength of a lion. When the moon is full and the air is sweet, he wanders alone through the jungle, piercing the silence of the valley with his mournful call. Now some say he was thirsty for blood. Others say he's calling for the mate that he longs for, but he will never find. Who do I speak of? The great George. George of the Jungle, with one of the most catchy theme songs ever. Let's hear it. Yeah, you may have heard that before. One of the most catchy little theme songs I've ever heard. It gets stuck in your head super easy, and it's from the hit movie George of the Jungle, featuring the great Brendan Fraser. Let's get right to it. We're going to make this bad boy from scratch. Let me erase this. Boom. We have a blank canvas here. Let's get right to it. First thing we got to do, per usual, is change the settings. Again, my name is Mr. Baker, the Music Maker, and thanks for watching. Let's make George of the Jungle. Settings. We're going to change split beats into 4 because we need some 16th notes in this song. So we're going to split each beat into 4 instead of 2. One more thing we got to change is scale from measure to chromatic. That's all you got to change. Split beats into 4 and scale chromatic. Once you have those settings, go ahead and click the blue check mark to save it. Now, we have all kinds of itty bitty squares. We got our beats split into 4. And we got chromatic, so there's a bunch of tiny little squares here. Don't be intimidated by that. We're going to get right to putting some notes in. But first, change our tempo. Tempo for this one is a little bit lower than 120. We're going to drop it down to 105. That's a nice medium tempo, not too fast. We're going to change the drums too. First and foremost, we got to have some congas in there, some congas, because we're in the middle of the jungle, baby. So we need some jungle drums. So let's make that happen. Here is the drum pattern that repeats itself. The real catchy drum part that everybody knows starts with a triangle. And skip 3. So on the next beat, we're going to put a circle after you skip 3. There's thick blue lines separating each beat, which are split into 4. Now, after this, you're going to skip 2, then put a triangle, then skip 1, put a triangle, skip 1, put a triangle. Then you're going to put a circle right after that triangle. Skip 1, circle, skip 1. That's going to be the drum pattern you put throughout each bar. Let me go over that one more time. It's triangle, skip 3. Circle, skip 2. Triangle, skip 1. Triangle, skip 1. Triangle, don't skip. Put a circle, skip 1. Circle, skip 1. Now, that is the drum pattern you're going to hear over and over. Wait, great, excellent. Now let's go ahead and repeat that pattern. I'm going to do it real fast to not waste any time. Let's get right to it. While I'm doing this, go ahead and click that like button. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate all your love and support. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all your wonderful feedback. I enjoy making these videos just as much as you guys enjoy recreating them. So I'm going to keep this bad boy going here. Thank you for all your requests, too. I love them. Okay, let's hear it. We got our congas, which are hand drums, and we're going to hear this pattern that repeats itself over and over. Oh, yeah, makes you want to shake it. Cool groove to it. That is the George of the Jungle drum part everybody knows and is familiar with, but let's put in some notes on top of that. For our first bar right here, it's going to be the same rhythms that we put on the drums, which should make it fairly easy with the spacing, which can seem a little complicated. Now, we're going to, over this thick blue line right here that divides the bottom octave from the top octave, you're going to count up 4 and put this, like, I would call it a light orange, right below the yellow and above the normal orange. We got like a light orange. Then you're going to skip, just like we did with the triangle. Then line up with this circle, you're going to go under this thick blue line and put a magenta, which is 2 underneath that thick blue line. Then lined up with this next triangle, you're going to put the same orange. Lined up with this triangle, you're going to put the same orange. See how they're lining up perfectly with that rhythm? Cool. Now on this triangle, you're not going to put an orange. You're going to put a light green, which is 2 above that. Then, in line with this circle that comes next, you're going to put a teal. Great. Skip one like we did here. And in line with this circle, you're going to put a high magenta. You see how I have magenta there? You're going to put the high magenta right there. And that is the first George, George, George of the jungle. Let's hear it. Cool. Now we're going to put the strong as he can be. That is the second bar. Check your space in here. Make sure it all lines up with the triangles and circles that we put. Now the next part is going to be fairly simple, but it doesn't line up perfectly with all the shapes, so don't let it confuse you. But we're going to start with something right at the beginning of this gray section. We're going to put that same orange that we had before, the light orange. Then we're going to skip one, put another light orange, skip one, put two greens in a row, skip one, put a teal. So this is strong as he can be. So orange, skip one, orange, skip one, two greens, skip one, teal. Then you're going to leave the rest of the gray section blank. That is the whole first half of the melody for George of the Jungle. Let's hear it. Now we got to put in the Tarzan call on this part. This part, this little space, this whole white section right here is going to be where we fit in the Tarzan call. That's kind of hard to imitate with these notes that we have available, but I tried my best to do it. It sounds like this. Oh! So let's plug it in. It's not too difficult. We're going to start at the very beginning of this white section right here with the same orange. Then we're going to skip one. Then we're going to put a teal. Then we're going to not skip one, put an orange right after that. And we're going to go back and forth. Bum, 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 bum. Which is, oh, close as I can get. All right, sorry, I tried my best. So let's hear that. That's the Tarzan call. Or if you don't want to do the Tarzan call right there, you want to make up your own part for this whole white section, that works too. The gray section's got its own notes, but this white section could be whatever you want it to, really. But I tried to imitate the Tarzan call that he's best known for. Let's hear it. Now we need the watch out for that tree part. So let's figure out the notes for watch out for that tree, which is that last gray section. Let's see what we got. It starts at the very beginning of the gray section with the same orange we've been using, that light orange. So make sure you're lining it up with that orange and not a different orange. Skip one, orange, skip one, two oranges. So remember at the beginning of the gray section, we got orange, skip, two orange, skip. Then we're going to do a regular orange right under there. Skip one. Then we're going to do a red. Skip one. No, don't skip one. Sorry. After the red, you're going to put a magenta that we had before. So go over that gray section one more time. You got an orange, skip, two oranges, skip, regular orange, skip, red, magenta. And if that's correct, that should be the entirety of the song, which is the watch out for that tree. Let's hear it. I think marimba is a good choice for the notes. You can change up these notes if you want. I really think marimba works because that's more of the original jungle sound as well, because we have the congas as the drum part right there. Woodwind sounds pretty cool too. Let's hear what a synthesizer sounds like. Not very jungly. Experiment with that all you want. Change up the tempo if you want to go crazy with it. Oh, no way. Absolutely not. Let's go to let's go here. Excellent. Now, remember, this part is optional. You can put whatever you want right here if you want to experiment. Tempo's at 105, so I'm going to put it right back over there. And that is the entirety of George of the Jungle, featuring the great Brendan Fraser. Oh, yeah. Thanks for this hot request. Love this theme song. Absolutely loved this movie when I was a kid. I recommend watching it if you have never seen it. It's super dope. Thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Mr. Baker, the Music Maker. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Thank you for all your hot requests. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Your support means the world to me. I love you guys. Amazing, amazing. So keep making music. Keep being awesome. Peace out.